Mm. Hello, beautiful beings of the alchemical sanctuary. Welcome to your sacred space with me. And I am your host. I am your sanctuary host, Anya Devi. So I've been inspired to just show up and share a message. Feeling this week into the graceful. I'm going to put on my hood. Feeling into who we are truly, who we are inside, who we are outside, how we live our lives, how authentically we live our lives. And of course, reflecting on myself and my own actions and where I've been and how I am showing up, and reflecting on what I am passionate about, how much work I have done to truly discover my passion and my purpose. Hey, Connie. So I'm constantly learning. I'm always a student. And I think that all of us should always be students to whatever we're passionate about. Like when we find that purpose deep within, we continue learning more about it. And so my passion has been teaching and moving, the wisdom of yoga. When I am able to move someone in their physical body and they can feel it in their soul, where we're able to collapse old stories, old patterns, old programmed, all the conditioned beliefs and all the limited thinking, all the shadows we're able to truly address through our practices. And for me, that's been my passion, my gift, my purpose is when I teach. And when I learn too as a student. So currently I am in a beautiful 200 hour. This is my simply second yoga training that's registered with Yoga Alliance with my beautiful teacher Sienna Sherman, and we had our empowerment reviews this week, and we had to come up with our own theme and our practice, a sequence, and it was such a beautiful experience. The theme that was born from my own intuition or my own intention is awaken your graceful warrior. And I have been feeling this energy for so long, quite a few months, integrating my own inner warrior. My warrior is my inner masculine. That's what I've also discovered. My feminine is not a warrior. No, she's a creatrix. She holds this beautiful divine feminine energy of creation, of passion, of joy, of service. And the warrior is the masculine inner masculine king. And so this is a beautiful theme to tune into our own inner masculine, our own inner warrior, our own inner king. And I've spoke about this in a couple of lives about the inner masculine, acknowledging the inner masculine, and forgiving any external masculine trauma and wounding truly letting it go in order to find peace within, so then that inner masculine can truly show up in the right way from inside out, beginning in the heart and then expanding out into our lives through the partnerships, through brotherhood, sisterhood, our relationship with our fathers, healing our relationship with our grandfathers, fathers and grandfathers in our masculine lineage. What has happened in our masculine lineage? Is it there? What do we need to heal? What is there still that I need to heal for my future generations to not carry on that burden and that trauma that they have to heal? No, I put a stop to it now. So this is what I was feeling into and wanted to share. Awaken your graceful warrior. How does warrior feel in your body? There's this beautiful mudra, unshakable trust, Vajra Pradana Mudra. Unshakable trust. And I love practicing it to remember who I am, to remember myself, to connect to my inner warrior, to trust. That's such a powerful, courageous way of living, is with trust. Unshakable trust, trusting in that inner masculine warrior to show up when you call upon him, when he needs to show up to set boundaries, when he needs to show up to protect you, when he needs to show up to claim and reclaim his kingdom, his king, wise man, his inner masculine magic and wisdom and sovereignty, that inner masculine that has no excuses, and all the excuses he knows they're bullshit and he must own them. Just really feeling into that energy of what is present right now for you, what is present in the world, and not allowing any longer of the silent approval of any kind of abuse of the masculine that comes from pain and trauma. Hi Nicole, hi love. It's almost like, don't let yourself get away. Don't let your inner corrupted masculine get away with ignorance or silent approval or closing our eyes on things that we know are out of integrity. It's almost like calling them out within our own selves and calling in all lost parts of ourselves that have been taken or corrupted from us, with grace and alignment of the graceful warrior, calling in that, awakening that graceful warrior within. My feminine doesn't want to fight in a war. My feminine wants to create. My feminine wants to flow. My masculine, however, is a warrior. And he is like this warrior before me, with me, protecting me and on my side and fully devoted to me. Rising within each one of us that true divine masculine energy of love and truth and devotion, deep inner introspection and deep embodiment, integration with the body. If we still, where do we still feel a little bit of anxiety or fear, or an old story is creeping up that is not allowing us to fully show up in that divine union? That's what's truly it's about, connecting to our divine union, which is the balanced, harmonious inner hieros gamos, divine union. Yes, inner marriage. No more war within. We must be in love. Like, it's a requirement. Be in love with yourself. Be in love with that inner powerful Shakti, prana energy, that Christed man inside that is devoted fully to her, his goddess. Oftentimes men say, because I am a man, because I am a man. That is like the most biggest bullshit basic excuse any man could ever use. And I'm not talking bad on men. No, I honor men, and I just want I want, yes, I freaking want that. I want to be surrounded by Christed men that are in devotion to the sacredness of all that is holy on this earth and this planet earth and her children, humanity. Equally, yes. It's like start loving each other, start seeing each other for who you are, become one within yourself. It's like that beautiful inner union, inner sacred union, devotion, connection. That's what it's about so much. And oftentimes our inner masculine is corrupted and has been corrupted for many generations. It's not just in us, it's not just our own generation that came from our grandmothers and grandfathers and all the beliefs and stories that they were told, or all the integral masculine honor and bravery has been completely cut down and killed in the past. Any masculine that was an honorable man was slayed or killed or poisoned. Any honorable king did not sit on his throne for long. And we are living with that conditioning. Our true masculine has been lost, killed, wounded, hijacked, inverted, corrupted, turned against us, turned to use us. No, we just need to say no and no more of that. There's no place for any of that bullshit anymore. We are coming into our full alignment of who we are, that inner divine union. We've been doing this work of healing the inner masculine and inner feminine for a very long time, intentionally or subconsciously. Yes, love, truth, devotion. Those are such beautiful pillars for me. And recognizing that all of that lives through so many myths and stories too, and through what we're passionate about. Like I was speaking just earlier, I am passionate about teaching yoga. That's my passion. When I teach yoga, I connect to other worlds and the wisdom comes through me. Where else does that happen for me? When I offer something, also an event or a retreat, I'm fully plugged in and I am delivering exactly what needs to be delivered in those moments to whoever's in my energy field. So one of the beautiful offerings that I am preparing for this year, a couple of them, is 2 retreats, and I want to tell you about it. One retreat is for couples, and one retreat is for women only. Those are the 2 retreats that I'm hosting this year so far. The one for couples is May 23rd through 30th in Costa Rica at 2 most beautiful locations. One is up in the mountain. This retreat is with the sacred medicine, and some of the time is down by the ocean to integrate our experience. So beautiful 7 days of incredible, intentional, transformational work for couples with sacred medicine, with combo, warrior, bringing in warrior medicine, bringing in ancient plant medicines to help us in our divine union. So if you're someone who wants to connect in this way to your beloved and have a transformational vacation experience guided by myself and Sabrina and our partners. We're excited to present and open up spaces for deeper conversations about this retreat. So if it's something that you feel is calling to you, we would love to be your guides, Sabrina and I. And another beautiful thing that is happening in August in Montana is a beautiful cosmic cowgirl, transformational, multidimensional cowgirl style retreat in the mountains and hills of Montana. Liberating, beautiful, intentional time with sisters, with women, and bringing through some incredible emotional healing, energy clearing, multidimensional wisdom, truth, and love, and really unpacking what doesn't serve anymore, the old stories, what is not true, really facing our shadows in the way that we're dancing with them now. And we have that graceful warrior here with the sword of discernment and our shield of truth and wisdom. And we are our own guides, and we are our own followers and leaders and students and teachers. And we create these sacred spaces for each other. And yeah, yes. So if retreats is something you're looking forward to this year, there's two beautiful opportunities of coming into a sacred space of the divine union, of discovering your own inner sacred union, and then reflecting it on someone else that's right before you, in front of you, next to you. It's almost like we're not only needing to heal ourselves when we awaken into our truth, we're also needing to heal the relationships around us. For me, it was waking up and looking at my life and saying, is this really my life? I'm not okay with it anymore. I am not this person anymore. I am aligned to the divine, to all that is sacred and holy. And I'm no longer okay with any of this other bullshit behavior, and I say no to it. And I stand in my ground, in my truth, in my honesty, integrity, no matter how painful and hard it is at times. Your life is falling apart, and you're over there hanging lights on your porch because you still love yourself and you honor yourself. And you can cry through it and have panic attacks through it and feel the pain and sorrow and the waves through your body. And then you return to knowing yourself more, to being in your confidence, to bring that medicine that you have discovered while healing yourself, healing your inner union, because in most cases it doesn't match what we wake up externally to most of the times, because we have all been conditioned and programmed for thousands of years. So deprogramming, deconstructing all of this old and turning to the truth that has been here all along, except now we're opening our eyes to it, and we begin asking deeper questions, and we dive deeper into the wisdom that is deep within, discovering more into what is within, because within is how we see energy, we feel energy, we connect to energy, we connect to the quantum fields and the quantum healing and quantum healers. We connect to the most masterful quantum healer within, is our own selves, is God within. We connect to that most powerful energy. And so that's where all the work begins, from inside out. And then it begins to truly externally reflect and mirror back at you, because internally you're doing the work, and internally you're realigning yourself to your truth and your faith that is not at all in any way religious, faith in yourself and in the divine that is within yourself, God within yourself. It's that internal quantum highest consciousness energy that has everything and nothing. And you are completely yourself in that space. And then you can show up externally as that energy, as that person, as who you are, fully integrated, conscious, divine, union, divine masculine, awakened, graceful warrior, divine feminine, fully in her powerful flow. Together, they're not warring. Together, they're making love and peace and creating their dreams. That's how we create babies. So from inside, all of this work is inside. And on the outside, it might not always look exactly the same, but it is a reflection. And it's like this teeny tiny reflection of what it truly could be that we're awakening into. So, yeah, that divine union energy, divine unions are this year and on. Internal divine unions, that's such an important work to do right now, because as we come into our I'll tell a story. So my husband recently expressed a desire to serve Kambo by my side, support me while I serve Kambo. And Kambo, if you're not familiar, is an Amazonian frog medicine. And it's an incredible a, a, a booster. It's like a vaccine of the jungle. It's actually called vaccine of the jungle. It's a booster to your immune system. It brings in incredible value of peptides of different kinds. And it's the medicine that you get applied by a skillful certified practitioner, which I am one of. And you get really sick. You get really sick for at least 20 minutes, and then you recover from sickness for about 40 minutes. So it takes longer to recover, almost, like, which makes so much sense now that we're all sick. It takes twice as time as you were sick just to recover afterwards. So you have these horrible flu-like symptoms during Kambo. And it's a warrior medicine. It's so powerful. It's so potent. It's just, that's when my warrior was reborn, truly. And it is the medicine I felt from the start that I have to serve, this call to me. And so when I was getting my certification with Stacy and Jessica, my husband flew in and he sat with Kambo, and he witnessed me sit with Kambo. And that was such a potent journey for both of us. And then he turned to me and he said, I think we're going to do some great things together for people. So it was just such an incredible transformation. So Kambo is one of the medicines that I offer if you are also desiring to experience that. It's a couple of hours ceremony with Sananga eye drops, as well as Hape to really prepare us, and also give gratitude for the sacred medicine of the earth. So, yeah, just this is, I think, what I wanted to share with you today, to not go longer than I already have. I'm sending you all my love. Graceful warriors rising within each one of us. These graceful warrior codes are feeling so powerful and strong at this time. And just allow yourself to feel into the warrior. Write, journal, write to someone. Amanda, you know me. When I write to you, sometimes I end up channeling some kind of a message that I end up sharing with the world. So, tuning into the warrior codes that are awakening from deep within our own cells, that are being activated. We have done the healing work. We have collapsed all the corruption. We've done that. So now what? It must be replaced and refilled and reawakened from inside the truth that's been hidden. And so the codes are now like we're triggered, and we're triggered in the way that we're not angry. And if we are angry, it's a sacred rage. So we're just like, nope, we're in alignment. We're no longer playing games. We're no longer excusing anyone or anything. We're in our alignment. And when we arise as graceful warriors. Graceful warrior is probably the archetype for me this year, really stepping into it and recognizing, oh my gosh, it's shifting everything. This warrior masculine and creative feminine coming together. Hi, Samantha. You'll have to, maybe if you have the energy and time, return to the beginning. So, yes, embodying that graceful warrior really truly changes everything. We cannot be doing this alone as women. We cannot the we cannot create a baby without a sperm, right? So we need that masculine power. We need thousands of masculine sperms running through us. Uh, Not in that way, but I'm just figuratively speaking, for us to create the one baby. And that baby, whether it's a physical baby or it's a dream baby, or if it's our passion, like for me to teach yoga, that's my baby. For me to teach yoga is to give of myself, is to offer the wisdom through me. Only one gets in. But thousands are needed, in the way that we need that energy, that masculine love and devotion to us to create. And that's, we hold that within our bodies, we hold that within our mouths. Our mouth is feminine, our tongue is masculine. When we talk or speak or sing, we create beautiful babies with our words. And our left side is feminine, our right side is masculine. Both hands coming together, this divine union, Anjali Mudra. You know, just any kind of spiraling way. And it's like this inner spiral and inner flow. No more war. It's this harmony, hieros gamos, the true template of the divine union, hieros gamos, awakening not in the heart. And so divine union, a beautiful, sacred, transformational retreat is coming up, and I need to show up and talk about it on my main page in the next couple of days. I'm going to do that. I'm still recovering from the sickness, which actually, talking about combo made me realize, yes, we need time to recover, because as how sick we get with any illness, it takes a toll on our bodies, our energy, our mental, our emotional, all of our systems, our nervous system and physical body, just really honoring all that we are, multidimensional being that is able to connect internally, to listen, to hear, to create, to produce, to bring through and flow. Thank you, Samantha. You too, my love. And Samantha is with me in this beautiful yoga training with Sienna Sherman. And we get to enjoy each other's company. One more weekend and we're done. And we continue learning more and more. So I think the final message now is listen to your heart. Feel what you are passionate about. Return to the roots of what you're passionate about, because oftentimes we wake up. I had this awakening through a Russian online marathon with some meditations, then yoga. Then I was wanting to do more than yoga. I started hosting these 3-hour miniature events, retreats. I called them goddess retreats. It was like a miniature retreat with yummy food and yummy practices. Then I did a weekend retreat, like a one overnight, and then I did the 3-day weekend retreat. Then I did like a 5-day retreat. I'm planning on a 7-day retreat and another 5-day retreat. And so it's like you're growing constantly, and you look back, and when I connect to yoga, that is such a healing medicine for me and for others. All kinds of different styles of yoga. That's my gift. And so what is your gift? Where do you teach with passion that flows through you that you can't stop, and you are actually learning through yourself? You're learning through your own words. You can be taking notes on your own words. So hey Rhonda, hi my love. I'm almost closing. I'm closing. I think I've been on for a while. I have no idea. So maybe go back. There's probably some gems in there. So yeah, awakening to the graceful warrior is my theme right now. This is my mudra, unshakable trust, Vajra Pradana. My mantra is Gayatri mantra. Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bargo Divasya Dimahi Diyo Yona Prachodayat. Really awakening that sun and the illumination from inside to illuminate all that we are, illuminate the warrior within, the graceful warrior that is here truly to rise, to stand, and to hold the sacred space. I'm so deeply grateful for finding my inner warrior and for always being in my feminine. Thank you for tuning in. I love you all. I will come back this weekend and talk more about the divine masculine and the divine feminine union in Hieros Gamos, of Hieros Gamos template. So thank you, thank you, thank you. As always, may all of our practices, teachings, all of our studentship be always offered for the benefit of all living beings. May all of our practices in some way contribute to the liberation and happiness for all. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Thank you, blessed be. Flower, I see you too, love. Fire, sapphire. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you, sisters and my brothers.